Hello, Facebook, YouTube. It's been a while. Welcome. I'm Trent. This is Anthony, and this is Library Yoga today, hosted by the Glitter Goddesses. Today we'll be doing library flow, which is restorative flow and grounded flow mixed together, like a fusion. So have some water by your side. Feel free to have some cushions, pillows, and blankets for some comfort. Um, And if there's anything that's not a part of your practice, if you can take a child's pose, or if you feel like going in another position or pose, if that feels comfortable for you, feel free to do so anytime. With that being said, let's get started. So, meeting me in a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, spine reaching nice and long. Being mindful of the breath, inhaling, exhaling, relaxing the shoulders. Sitting in your peace. Inhaling what you need, exhaling what you don't. And when you're ready, gently dropping the head to the right side, right ear to right shoulder, engaging with the left sides of our neck. And slowly rotating the head forward, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the backs of our neck. And when you're ready, rolling the head over to the left side, left ear to left shoulder, engaging with the right sides of our neck. And when you're ready, slowly rotating the head back to the center, rolling the chin towards the chest. And rolling the head towards the right or left side, rolling the head all the way around, engaging with all the muscles in our neck. And reverse your rotation, going the other direction. And slowly bringing the head back to stillness. We're just gently going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And bringing the palms towards the chest, we're just going to rotate the elbows. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And leading with the pinkies. And from here, we're just going to slowly bring the arms opening up wide, open up by our sides. And we're going to cross over right, bending the right arm, keeping that left arm long, dropping that left shoulder, bringing that left arm as close to us as possible. Breathing through your stretch here, engaging with the left shoulder. And on your last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide. We're going to cross right over left, bending the left arm, and dropping that right shoulder, bringing the right arm as close to us as possible. Breathing through your stretch, engaging with the right shoulder. And on your last exhale, you can release, opening up the arms wide, bringing our arms out in front of us, stretching them out long. We're just going to rotate the wrist. And reverse your rotation, going the other direction. From here, we're going to flip the palms, fingers facing us, palms facing out, planting the hands into the floor, engaging with the wrists and the forearms. Feel free to add some heat to the forearms to ease up on the tension. Flipping the palms, placing the backs of our palms into the floor, fingers still facing us. We're going to open and close the palms, engaging with the wrist. And flipping the palms once more, engaging with the forearms. And you can release. You can give the wrists a gentle shake or clasp them together for a figure eight. And you can release. And from here, we're going to make our way to all fours for some cat cows. So however you want to get there and however you want to set up your props. If you want to place your blankets or your pillows under your knees for some support. Or a pillow. We're making our way to all fours. Spine reaching out nice and long, flat back. We're just going to tuck the hips, inhaling, slight arch in the lower back, pushing into the floor for cow. Exhaling, pushing to the floor, pushing to the upper back, releasing the hips. For cat. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat. And feel free to do a couple cat cows on your own. And finishing up on your last cat or cow. Bring the spine back to neutral. We're going to rise up the right arm, opening up the right side. And keeping the hips where they are, we're going to dive the right arm under the left arm, Dropping the right shoulder to the floor. Breathing through your stretch here. Engaging with the twist. Being mindful of the breath. And on your last exhale, we'll slowly make our way back into tabletop. Coming back on all fours, we're going to rise up the left arm, opening up the left side, and keeping the hips where they are, we're going to dive the left arm under the right arm, dropping the left shoulder to the floor. Breathing through your stretch here. And on your last cycle of breath, we'll slowly make our way back into tabletop. Coming back onto all fours. So now you have two options here. You can keep the hips where they are and lower the chest down towards the floor for puppy pose, or you could bring the big toes to touch and sit the hips down and back for child pose. Once you feel complete in puppy dog pose, you can feel free to join us in child pose if you'd like. And still keeping this child pose, we're just going to crawl both hands over to the right side, stretching the right side body. Now, if there's any cushions or pillows you would like to place over where your arms are, or on the outer side of the right hip, you can do so, like so, or bring the pillow here. You can rest your arm on. We're still stretching the left side body. And when you're ready, roll the hands over to the left side. Stretching the whole right side body. And crawling the hands back to center. You can adjust your child's pose here if you'd like. And slowly, however you want to get there, you can take your time. Coming back onto all fours. Coming back to tabletop, all fours. We're going to extend the left leg out long, tucking the back toes. And we're going to pulsate that back ankle. Engaging with the left leg, the calf, the heel, toes. And bringing that left leg back to meet the right. We're going to do the same thing with the right leg. So extend that leg out long, tucking the back toes. We're going to pulsate that back ankle as well. Keeping the right leg out long. We're going to bring this left leg to meet the right for high plank. And with control, we'll slowly lower down towards the mat. And keeping the arms how they are, we're just going to extend the right arm out long, Keeping that left leg, that left arm planted. We're gonna rise up the left leg and we're gonna place it over into our right back space. And your last exhale, we're gonna bring this right leg back to meet the right. This left leg back to meet the right. We're gonna bring this right arm back, tucking it in next to the chest. We're gonna extend the left arm out long. Rising with the right leg, we're gonna place it over into our left back space. Breathe into your twist here. And your last exhale, we're gonna bring this right leg back to meet the left. And we're gonna bring this left arm back, tucking it next to the chest. And with control, we're gonna push into the floor, rising up the head, chin, chest, engaging with the lower back. Relaxing the shoulders. And with control, we're slowly going to lower ourselves back towards the floor. When you're ready, pushing into the floor, rising the head up. Rising up into up dog or cobra. Relaxing the shoulders, engaging with the lower back. From here, we're going to tuck the back toes, pushing up onto the knees, tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back. We're going to go into downward facing dog. Feel free to have a slight micro bend into your knees coming up. Walk the feet. And with control, we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Hanging heavy here in a forward fold. Bending the knees, we're slowly going to roll all the way to standing. Once you reach the top, we're just going to roll the shoulders back. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And slowly bringing your rotation to stillness, bringing the palms open by our side, feeling strong, feeling rooted into the ground with our feet. Inhaling, rising the arms up, extended mountain pose. Exhaling, mountain pose. Inhaling for extended mountain pose. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, we're going to swan dive down all the way. Forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins, flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins once more. Exhaling, forward fold, bending the knees, belly on top of thighs. We're going to inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Walking the hands to your power plank. So if your plank has modifications, we're going to drop the knees towards the floor, but keeping the core up nice and strong. Or you can come down to the forearms. Feeling strong here in your plank. With control, we're slowly going to lower down towards the ground or your mat. Chaturanga, rising up into up dog, or cobra, or baby cobra. Pushing the hips up and back. We're going to tuck the toes. For a downward facing dog. We're going to bend the knees here. And we're going to rise up the right leg, still keeping the leg bent. And with control, we're going to bring that right knee towards the chest. And with control, we're gently going to drop the leg between the palms, going into your pigeon. And if you have any pillows or props you want to bring around for this one, you can bring your prop here in front of you, or down your head. You can bring your props on either side of you. I don't want to have another pillow to place on this side of me, but if there's another one on this side, you can have two there. Or if you want to place a pillow under the right hip, some cushion and some support, you can do that as well. And when you're ready, you can release your prop if you have one. We can release that right leg. Bringing that right leg back to meet the left. You can come back down to child's pose for a moment's rest. And when you're ready, tucking the back toes, we're going to rise the hips up and back under the downward facing dog. Slight micro bend and the knees. We're going to rise up the left leg, keeping the left knee bent. We're going to float that bent knee towards the chest and gently release it between the palms, going into your pigeon on the other side. And same rules apply with your props. You can place a pillow on either side of you or place it under your hip / under your whole left cheek. But yeah. So going into your pigeon, feeling strong, breathe into your stretch. And slowly releasing the left leg, bringing it to meet the right. We're going to sit the hips down and back for another child pose. And however you want to get there, we'll slowly make our way onto our backs. Once you make it onto your backs, both legs will be stretching out nice and long. We're just gonna bend the right knee and float it up into the air. And we're just gonna grab the shin and bring that right leg as close to us as possible. Bending that right knee. And on your last exhale, we're gonna grab the outside of the right knee with the left palm. And we're gonna place it over to the left side, excuse me, for a twist. And if you open up the right side, looking over the right shoulder, you can deepen your twist. And on the last exhale, you can release that right leg back to the left. And we're gonna bend the left leg, floating it up into the air. Grabbing the shin, we're gonna bring that left leg closer to the body, engaging with the left leg. Breathe into your stretch. Breathe into your sensations. And on your last exhale, we're going to grab the outside of the left knee with the right palm. And we're going to place that left knee over to the right side for a twist. And opening up the left side, if you look over the left shoulder, you can deepen your twist. And on your last exhale, we're going to bring the feet together like a prayer for incline butterfly. Now, if you have two pillows or like a prop, like a blanket and a pillow, you can bring both of those cushions to the lower back, or place one cushion on one side and get another cushion on the other side. Inhaling what you need, exhaling what you don't. And on the last exhale, we're going to release the feet prayer. We're going to plant the feet to the floor, knees facing towards the sky. And we're just gently going to rock the knees from side to side. And slowly bring your rocking to stillness. Releasing any props you have under you or around you. Spine laying flat on the floor or flat back on the floor. We're going to rise the hips up into the sky. Grabbing the outside of the feet for happy baby. Excuse me. Feel free to give yourself a gentle rock if that feels good for you, or if you feel called to do so. And when you're ready, we're going to curl up into a little ball, bringing the knees towards the belly or the chest. And with control, we're slowly going to lower the limbs back towards the floor or the mat. Lying here in Shavasana, taking in every breath with gratefulness. Appreciating the body, the structure of the energy that resides inside of us. wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Bringing some movement back to the body. The sensation of touch. Smell. And hearing. Turn those switches back on. Rolling to the right or left side for a moment of comfort. And pushing up into the seated position. Your seated position. To close for 4 closing breaths. When you're ready. Bring the palms at heart center. We're going to end with 4 closing breaths. 4 closing breaths. A breath for our ancestors, the indigenous people who was here before colonization. Breathing in. A breath to thank yourself for your practice today. Breathing in. A breath to thank others for their support. Breathing in. And a breath for our virtual yoga community. Breathing in. The human in me bow down to the human in you. Namaste, and thank you for practicing with us today. That actually was not meant to be a rhyme, just so you guys know. Again, we are the Glitter Goddesses. We teach yoga normally weekly from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Additional classes on Thursday from 5 p.m. We have YouTube videos up already that go from Monday to Sunday. So if you want to go back and check those guys out, or share, give a comment for what you want to see different. What you want to see more of, and what you want to see. Yeah, actually, what other things you want to see that are different. So let us know. You can Venmo us at the Glitter Goddesses for donations. All the donations go to POC, queer, and trans families. So yeah, thank you again for joining us today. I'm Trent, this is Em, and this was Library Yoga. Thanks, guys.
I think we'll have a new schedule too.
The new schedule.
Yeah, next week.
Oh,
I think it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
You think? Or
We'll post about it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
so-
sure it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
when it's finalized, we're gonna post about it. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are the days we're looking at. Facebook, YouTube. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening.